All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're not just looking at some abstract idea. We are getting into something deeply personal. We're talking about the code to unlock that person you know you're capable of becoming. This is all about what it really takes to stop being just average and to start being truly relentless.
Okay, let's get real for a second. You know what I'm talking about. That idea. That project you keep putting off. Maybe that business you dream about. It pops into your head when you're in the shower or driving to work, those quiet moments. You've probably planned it out 100, maybe 1,000 times in your head. But you haven't actually started. And every week that goes by, that gap just gets bigger, doesn't it? Not because it's getting harder, but because you keep telling yourself, oh, I've left it too long now. And that, right there, brings us to the core, brutal truth of this whole thing. The biggest obstacle in your way, it's not the economy, it's not your boss, it's not your circumstances. The truth is, the single biggest thing holding you back is you. So, the very first step is a confrontation. Not with anybody else, but with that person looking back at you in the mirror. See, it's you versus you, and it's about time you stopped letting yourself off the hook. This lays it all out, doesn't it? The conflict between the story we tell ourselves and what's actually going on. On one side, we have all the excuses. I'm too busy, I'm just too tired, it's not the right time. But the truth, the real truth, is we give ourselves a pass. We let ourselves slide. We know we're not where we're supposed to be, and deep down, we've just accepted it.
Look, you owe yourself an honest explanation for why you aren't further along. You have to demand more from yourself. You got to look yourself in the eye and ask, why am I only giving 50%? It's time to stop accepting that. To put yourself on punishment, you know? No more excuses. It is time to hold yourself accountable. For real. Okay, so once you've confronted the problem, the solution has to start from the inside out. It's all about forging that mental toughness, that grit to take complete ownership. You have to own your mind before life owns you.
And here's something crucial about self-confidence. It's not some magic trait you're either born with or you're not. No, it's actually much simpler and way more powerful than that. It's just self-trust. It is something you build one day at a time. So how do you build it?
Well, you build it by stacking promises, one after another. When you tell yourself you're going to get up at 5 a.m., you get up at 5 a.m. When you say you're going to the gym, you go. And then you have to acknowledge those wins, even the tiny ones. That's how you start to rewrite that internal story, from being a victim of your circumstances to becoming the victor of your own life.
This right here, this is the ultimate mindset. You are in control. You dictate your emotions, your actions, your reactions. The moment you truly realize that you are the captain of your own ship, you stop letting the waves just push you around and you start steering.
But look, having a strong mindset means nothing without action. So now we get to the grind. This is where you really separate yourself from the pack. It's all about what you do when nobody is watching.
This number, it says it all, doesn't it? 2:30 in the morning. While your competition is sound asleep, you're up. While they're resting, you're working. This is the kind of obsessive dedication that greatness demands. It's not about balance. It's about a relentless, all-out pursuit.
And this has to be your mentality. You just decide that no one is going to outwork you. If someone wants to take your spot, they're going to have to go through absolute hell to get it. They're going to have to wake up at 2:30 in the morning every single day. That's the price of admission.
And you've got to understand this. Success doesn't take weekends off. It couldn't care less if it's a holiday. What you do on Saturday matters. What you do on Sunday matters. You have to dedicate every single ounce of energy you have to becoming the person you want to be. Now, let's be honest. This path is not easy. It's going to be filled with pain, with setbacks, with failure. The key isn't trying to avoid the pain. The key is learning how to use it, how to turn that pain into fuel. This is one of the most powerful mental shifts you can ever make. Every single loss becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes a new opportunity to get stronger, to get smarter, to get better. Your problems actually become gifts once you learn how to learn from them. I mean, just think about that for a second. The pain is already there. The struggle is real. Quitting isn't going to make it disappear. So why not get a reward from it? Let that pain push you. Use it. Let it take you to that next level. And this is what that pain does for you. It forges you. It builds your character. It develops your courage. And it manifests your faith. It's the breaking that produces the blessing. Your scars, they're not something you should hide. They are proof that you fought and you survived. So, when you finally confront yourself, master your mind, embrace the grind, and learn to use pain as your fuel, what do you become? Well, you become unbreakable. This becomes your mantra. It's not a hope. It's not a wish. It is a declaration. It's a necessity. No matter what happens, you will get it done.
You adopt a completely new finish line. It's not when you get tired. It's not when things get hard. It's not when people start doubting you. The only finish line is victory. Period.
And this, right here, is the final secret. It's the ultimate source of your strength. See, if you're doing all this for a fancy car or a big house, external things can stop you. But if you're doing it for your family, for your community, because it's about who you are at your core, when your why is internal, nothing can stop you. No mountain, no trial, no tribulation.
So we're going to end with this question. 6 months from now, a year from now, that time is going to have passed no matter what you do. You can arrive at that future with a life you deliberately built, or you can arrive with the same old excuses you've memorized. The choice is yours, and the time to start is right now.